Hi there, Leonard Parker here with Financier SEO. In this week's video, I'm going to talk about 12 steps that you should consider when developing a marketing strategy for your financial services firm. This video is going to be the first part of two, and I'm going to go over the first 6 steps. So I'll go ahead and dive in to those steps. So number one, you want to determine the goals and objectives of your marketing strategy. So that can include simply finding and acquiring new clients. You want to target a new customer audience or client audience, or you might want to improve your firm's abilities with client retention. Whatever the case, you want to make sure that your strategy clearly aligns with those goals for your firm. Number two, you want to identify your clients. Simply put, you want to know who they are, where can you find them online, and what message would resonate the best with them. And one great way to figure out that message, you want to create client avatars for each of your customer segments. So in this client avatar, I will create a future video that goes more into detail, but client avatar, pretty much from A to Z, you know exactly who your target client is. So what are their fears and concerns? What are their proudest accomplishments? What do they like to read online? What type of movies do they like? What are some of the major events that happen during their lifetime? And really, what are their long-term goals and objectives? And by knowing this detailed information, you can really craft a message that resonates well with them. So that's number two. Number three, you want to research your competitor firms. And this is really helpful if you're starting from scratch and you don't have any type of marketing strategy. Really figure out what your competitors are doing and what's working well for them. Mirror it, tailor it to fit your firm's culture and voice, and search for ways on how you can improve on that strategy. And so, for example, if you notice that one of your competitors, they blog regularly and they get a lot of a large response from their blogs, that might be a good tool to add to your marketing strategy. And one way you can improve on that, let's say on average your competitor has 500 words in their blogs, you can start writing blogs that are 1,000 words. So you're doubling the content, and you can even add different media like videos, infographics, and so forth, so that your target audience can really get value from your content. But that just wraps up number three. You really want to research your competitor firms and see what they're doing online. For number four, and this really applies to firms that don't have an in-house marketing team, you want to assign different roles and responsibilities to each member on your team. Effective online marketing is a team effort, and by having each team member contribute to that strategy, to that implementation of that strategy, you set yourself up for success. Step number five, you want to build a solid foundation online with a great website. And there's just a couple of things that website should incorporate. First of all, it should be easy to navigate. So potential clients, when they land on your website, it should create a great first impression of you and your firm, and it should be very easy for them to find the information that they're looking for. Another thing that you want to consider is to have a professional design. So this is really where to make more money, you need to spend money. And don't be afraid to spend money hiring professionals that can help you design a professional looking website. Again, reflects highly of your firm, and it can be a turn off if your website isn't up to par, especially with your competitors. You want to make sure that your website is search engine friendly. So making sure that you're optimizing for keywords and you're considering SEO, which I'll get into later in your website. You want to make sure that it's mobile friendly. The percentage of people who are using mobile devices to browse the web is increasing as time goes on. So you definitely want to make sure that your website is easily accessible and people can navigate it on any type of mobile phone or tablet. And last, you want to build appropriate levels on your website that highlight each of the services that you offer. So let's say, for example, your firm, you offer retirement planning, you offer business exit planning, you offer tax planning, you offer investment management and advisement. You want to make sure that you have a page for each of those services that your firm offers. Let's say that your firm is based in a large metro area that has different suburbs around that you also serve. It might also be a great idea to include a page for each of those suburbs just so that you'll have more placeholders in Google when someone is searching for that suburb plus some service that your firm offers. So that definitely consider building out your website and making it comprehensive to everything that you offer to clients. Number six, and the last step in this video on how you can develop a great marketing strategy in a digital world, you want to set up your firm with long-term online success with search engine optimization, or more commonly referred to as SEO. SEO, it can be boiled down to two different areas. On-page SEO, so properly using your keywords on your target keywords on your website, and number two, off-page SEO, building quality backlinks to your website. And not only are they quality, they're relevant. So you don't want a backlink from a celebrity gossip website. That's really has no relevance to your business. You want something maybe from a journal or publication in the financial services industry. This helps build your authority in Google's eyes and helps you rank faster. And one important part of SEO is effective, strategic, I should say, keyword research. So really figuring out what potential clients what terms they may be using to find your firm online, and then taking a second step, which a lot of firms and businesses don't do, is figure out realistically which of those keywords that you can rank for. And that competition for that keyword, your market, whether you're in a big city, how long your website has been online, those are the different things that determine the real chance that you have for ranking well for a keyword. And when I say ranking well, I typically mean on page one or the top 10 search results or so. So SEO is very important. It does take hard work. And just a couple of things that you should know about SEO. It's an ongoing process and it's a long-term strategy. While you can get quick wins with low-hanging fruit, it can take up to months or even more than a year for you to really see the fruits of your labor with SEO. Um, Whereas some other forms of marketing, like paid advertising on Google or other platforms, you can see results right away. SEO is a long-term strategy. But with that said, once you pass that hurdle of establishing the foundation for your firm's SEO, you can yield the results of those efforts for forever. Whereas paid advertising, as soon as you turn your ads off, you'll never get that traffic or those clients or leads again. Whereas with SEO, once you start ranking well for different search terms and making sure that you're staying abreast and up to date on the different changes in Google search and web search in general, you'll always rank well for those keywords and you'll always get that traffic and a chance for those prospective clients. So SEO is hard work up front, but it can have long-lasting benefits. So that ends the first part of this series. There will be a second video that highlights steps 7 through 12 on how you can effectively market your firm in a digital world. Be sure to check out part 2 here at the link above. And thank you for your time. And I hope to speak with you soon.